Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of How To Minecraft, and let me tell you, after the last episode of How To Minecraft, and whoa, was that a doozy. And by the way, I am so glad you guys liked the prank. Lachlan liked the prank, Vic liked the prank, even Preston really enjoyed the prank. I enjoyed the prank quite thoroughly, and it seems like everybody did. It's quite funny to come back to our humble abode and look in our slime chest and just see nothing. Nothing there anymore. All the slime is gone. It is still at the Salty Lagoon. However, I do not know how long they'll be keeping it up. I know Vic likes it, and I think Preston strongly prefers it over the old Salty Lagoon, but I don't think Vic will, or Lachlan will be able to keep it up for very long, because it did impact his frames quite a bit. I didn't know, because I think my computer's a little bit better than his. I don't know that for a fact, but I think it is, and at least it would make more sense. When I was placing it down, I didn't notice any frame rate dropping, so I didn't think, this might affect him. But anyway, beside the point, welcome to the 51st episode of How To Minecraft. And by the way, I hope you guys like that new little introduction I made there. It's the same one, same standard introduction, just with a little bit of different scenery to kind of hype up the new, 2 quarters of videos. So definitely get excited for that. But anyway, today we have another redstone video in front of us, and I'm not necessarily very excited for this. For those that have been around from episode 49, if you're not immediately new, we got all these lights installed, but they're not operational yet. I am just not looking forward to the lighting system at all, because I kind of had to do a little something different with how it's going to work. But the first thing that we need to do is acquire the materials that we'll need to actually build it. So we're going to need, sadly, a lot of repeaters. So we're going to be putting away in here a ton of crap into our temporary inventory once again, just for right now. Because if I'm being honest, again, I really need to figure out how to get rid of inventories pretty quickly. Because, right now it's just not very... It just doesn't look good. We don't need any more redstone lamps. We don't need any spruce wood. We don't need any dark oak wood or the slabs, because we'll not be working with those. What we are going to need is our daylight sensor. We're going to need our redstone repeaters, and we're going to need a frick ton of redstone as well. For those curious, by the way, this redstone idea that I have right here may not be the most efficient, but I am proud to say it's 100% on my own. So maybe it's a little tutorial for you guys, because I quite like it. And I think you guys will like it too, so long as it actually works properly. So the first thing we're going to do is just go ahead and transfer all of these blocks of redstone into actual redstone dust. God, I love that so much. We are going to need a certain amount of torches that I'm going to figure out right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to need a total of... Let's go out and count and see how many of these we'll need, because we need 2 torches per lamp that we're going to be powering, and I want to make sure I've got the exact amount here. So what do we have? We have 2, 4... Oh, and by the way, the fountain bunny is looking very nice up there. I feed him carrots every here and there. He's quite nice. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let me just do that one more quickly. I just want to make sure that I've actually got all of them correct. Since I think there was 2 up there. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, so we'll need about 80 redstone torches for this. We're gonna need, I want to say about maybe then 40 repeaters, just to be on the safe side. We'll need 1 of the daylight sensors. We're only gonna need 1, thankfully enough. And we're gonna have to hook it up to like a main central power hub in a later episode, probably figuring out, because I do want a manual override switch for when I do want the lights either on or off during the day or night. And we're going to need, so let's just do that first then. Let's craft the repeaters first. We are going to need a total of, let's see, 48 torches. We're gonna need a lot more than that. We're going to need a lot more than that. Holy crap. Alright, this should... hold on, let's work on this real quick. 40 repeaters, so we'll put down all the stone that we need. The redstone goes directly in the middle, and the torches go around it, so we have 27 in total right now. We're going to need... I'm thinking that should be enough for everything. Put down the rest of that, put down there. So let's see, we need 13 more here. And I think we're good to go with that. Excellent. And we're going to need, how many? 80 torches, did I say? Holy freaking crap. There's a reason why I mined so much redstone while I was out on my venture. Yeah, trust me, there was a reason for it. I think if we get rid of those, that should be 50 exactly. 80 redstone torches and just a frick ton of redstone here. Originally, we weren't going to need this much, but then I remembered that I actually need to cover up all the redstone here, and it's not really the easiest thing to do. But the more fun thing of what we're going to be working with here, we'll put away the stone so we've got enough inventory space for the crap. We're going to need to dig a lot in our area, and we might actually wind up making this area really, really ugly in the process. I really hope not, but that's the beauty of building. You make something beautiful, but first you gotta make it ugly. I don't think that applies to any other rule in life, so please don't quote me on that in some, like, inspirational poetry thing you're doing. So, basically, let me just go ahead and demonstrate on one of the lamps right... I don't know, what's a lamp we can demonstrate? Ah, frick, they're all so... Okay, we can demonstrate on this lamp right here. So basically, what we're going to need to do, and we'll use the black wool as just like a little thing, we need to dig out underneath here a 3 wide, 2 deep... Okay, the efficiency might actually be a real bother to me, to be honest, because I have to very lightly tap my mouse. It's actually really difficult at the moment. We have to do it like this. So, we take, for example, the black wool, just as we'll use as indicators for right now. Actually, well, we'll use anything that we can for indicators, really. We'll probably just wind up using... screw it. We'll use the dirt. Actually, black wool on top, just to make sure we don't break that. Well, no, because we're going to need it as grass. I'm thinking we need this to be grass anyway. So grass on top, and that right there. Just, why not? So how it basically works is you put a redstone torch underneath, and you put another one up top. So this powers this block, therefore turning that off like an inversion, and that keeps that off right there. And we'll have redstone hooking up into this block right here. So, if... how can we do this right here? Because I need to make sure this all stays grass. Just using this as a rough example. If right here, we put down the daylight sensor... Obviously, the daylight sensor is realizing that it's, you know, just turning day right now, so the signal strength is a little bit weak. We gotta wait for that to kind of go up. Yeah, alright, so it's about to get strong enough to power this. So, once it powers, that block right there, after just a short amount of time, should only be a couple more seconds. 1, 2, yeah, there we go. So you see right there, when this is turned on, it'll power this block, which turns this off, and power this torch, which turns this on, powering that block and the block above it, which is why I'm able to put this block underneath the lamp, which is a very nice touch in my opinion. That's how that works. Now, if this goes off, for example, I think it's because of the fact, yeah, I think it's because it's just peaking between day and night right here. So if we completely get rid of this, you notice how, yeah, it's just gonna... The thing about daylight sensors is they'll base a signal on how bright and dark it is outside. It's not, you know, like on or off. It's 1 through 15 or 1 through 0. So it'll be on for a little while longer. But when this is all turned off, that goes on, that goes off, and then these go off again. We can just invert this left and right depending on how we want it. But that's basically how the system's going to work. In fact, this is actually like a fully operational thing. I originally had it where the redstone would go out here. But the problem is, regardless of this being on or this being off or vice versa, this will always get powered because of one of these 2 torches. So, long story short. Anyway, so the big part of what we need to do now is actually wind up... Ooh. How is this going to look in terms of... you know what? We may have to redo the outline of the fountain here because these little blocks underneath may kind of look weird with how we have this set up here. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. I think we should be okay. But the nice thing is, too, is once we're done with all of that, we can pretty much cover it up. And this redstone still works 100% if we were to power this, for example. Or just, I don't know, place on a torch. Right like that. That turns on, and you can't see anything. So it's perfect. So this is pretty much done. So the first thing that we'll do, now that I kind of demonstrated how the thing actually works, is we're going to need to dig out every single area in a 3 by whatever path next to all of these. So how the hell we do that is going to take me a little bit of concentration time. So let's find this one right here. This place is gonna look so ugly during this. I am so sorry to my own house. Like, oh, it hurts so much doing this. But thankfully we have grass, so we can just repair anything that we need to. Oh man, maybe the efficiency 5 probably wasn't the greatest idea on this, because you can just blaze through this whole area. I mean, that's good, but I don't want to mess anything else up. Now this should be fine. Maybe we break this little one here. So this should tie into here. We'll just do the redstone signal so it's in front of it so we actually know there, and we'll put the repeaters down later. We are going to need a lot of redstone. I think that was a given. And then this one will need to be done, I'm thinking, like this. Yeah, we'll probably need to lay out the path too. That'll have to be different as well. Because it's kind of hard. This is a very complicated thing. I don't necessarily know how good it's going to look underground. In fact, it's probably going to look very crappy underground. I don't really know how the system itself is going to work. So if we have the one block right there and one like that, how is this going to be connected? That's the question that I am wondering myself. Because the power's only going to be able to go one way. Thinking if we do the redstone like this, we're going to need to... Well, you can actually keep that block for right now. Oh boy, I'm going to need more dirt to cover this up later too, huh? So that can be powered right through there. Perfect. And it's pretty cool because we only need one daylight sensor for this whole thing. You can change it how I'm doing it to where it's used, obviously, with more than one daylight sensor, like one for each, but I find that incredibly inefficient and just annoying, to be honest. So if we dig through this little area here into this one, this is going to need to be done this way so it doesn't interfere with the farms with the water. So we'll put the block right there and the other block right there. And so the torches are going to be this way. Okay. So torches will be there, and then the redstone signal can go through to there. Perfect. Alright. And then the next one, this is the problem that I actually haven't tested yet, of how I'm going to freaking do this going up slopes. Like, because this is very complicated in terms of figuring out where to dig out. I wish I was kidding. Let's do the dreadful part first. Let's try and actually fix up the fountain before we move on to anything. Now, I do have a way of how I think I need to do this. So, yeah. Alright, we may actually have to invert how this is done so we don't bring us over to the fountain, because the fountain's going to need quite a bit of room on its own. So what I'm thinking is we'll rebuild this area right here. Do we have more dirt? Yeah, okay, we got a stack. Perfect. Rebuild this area right here. And we do this one from the right side, like this. Okay. So we have the grass block right here. We have the black wool right here. Torch there, and it's opposite, but honestly, I don't think it matters. And then we can just move it like this. Okay, so that's connected. Perfect. Alright, and then this is going to need these blocks right here to be dug out. Yeah, here's the problem. I might actually... You know what I think I need to do? Hold on, I need to go drain the... I need to drain the fountain. Because if any of the water gets on any of this redstone while I'm working, I am going to be frustrated. Water to a redstone creator is probably their worst nightmare. Apart from creepers. Actually... I don't know what's worse, creepers or water. I think water, by far, is probably worse. Where's our buckets? We have like 5 of them somewhere. I think it's our temporary chest right here. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna need to fill all these up with water and drain the entire thing. For right now, at least. And by the way, one more time, I'm not using Audacity for audio anymore, guys. I'm using DxStory purely as a recording thing, so let me know if the audio quality is still good between my voice and everything. I think it's good because I've used it for the past couple uploads, but just let me know if you guys like it. And if you do, then great. If you don't, then, well, that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, so we drain all of the sides here, and then we drain the main one up top. Perfect. We wait until all the water's gone. Hello, sheep and animals. I really don't need to hear you today, but... Okay, so, alright, here's where the sticky situation goes into. This little guy, yeah, how are we doing this? This is very weird. You... Which block is the one? It's this one right here, right? So then the grass would be right here. And the block that needs to be powered is this one right here, right? Because that's the one... Oh, are we going to need to change what it is underground there? Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, huh. What if we put spruce wood underneath it for right now? Might look a little weird, but we can change that later. A torch there, and then the redstone is going to go around like this. And it's going to go in a circle. That's the pattern that I have it set up with, at least. So then the next area we'll have to dig out is going to be right here. Oh, I'm going to have to relay down the entire freaking pathway with all the creative blocks and stuff. And our inventory is pretty much full because we put all the water bottles in it. Crap. And by the way, you can tell when I'm recording this because the chests are still present too. So Merry Christmas. It's actually still Christmas time for me for another hour. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock at night, so that's rather fun. Alright. You are down right here, right? Okay, so we put the wood there, the grass there, and then the black right there. So the torch would go there, and the redstone's going to need to be hooked up right here. And then this is going to have to go around in a corner like this, so it should be... No, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit wider out. Okay, so right like this. Excellent. And the redstone will trail along to here as well. Perfect. I'm hoping that this is all going to go right and according to plan. If it does, then I'll be very happy. If not, and I mess something majorly up with the whole design, I'm probably going to cry and just quit the entire thing. Because honestly, it's like not even worth at that point. Alright. You're going to need a block right here, is it? Okay, excellent. And then... grass block right there. Black block right there. Torch. Get rid of these areas here. And the redstone signal is going to need to go right through... Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So the redstone signal will go through here. We can go ahead and barricade this little area up. And this will be connected to right here. Perfect. We'll need to put down the repeaters after we're done, obviously. Right now we're just kind of getting the spacing done for the redstone. So this is where it's going to need to be. Can we actually dig in just the right spot for this? Oh, I think I'm one off. Yeah, is it right here? Hello. Perfect. So the block will need to go right... Well, that's the block right there. And then... Oh, the gravel. That's unfortunate. Okay. And the redstone torch there, and then up on top powering that. So the redstone will need to be right along here. We don't have shears, but we can just cut these with anything, really. Alright, now this is all connected. So the entire fountain is connected right now. So that's perfect. Alright, how the hell do we get out is the better question. Alright, so the fountain's connected. How many have we had done? Oh my god, this looks horrible. Holy freaking crap, but it's gonna be so worth it when we're done. It's gonna look just so nice. It's gonna look beautiful. Okay, so the redstone is all connected through here. This actually isn't even looped. I think that's fine though. That really shouldn't matter. Okay, so I think the next one we'll try is right here. How are we gonna do this inside? I'm thinking, because we'll have the walkway here. I'm thinking if we do it like this, where the block is right here. So, let's see. Because we'll need a torch right underneath it here, where that's not visible. And then we'll need another torch on this block right here. Or a torch, rather. Okay. And then we'll need the 3 wide area right... Well, we actually don't necessarily need it 3 wide. We just need to connect it where it doesn't intrude with anything. In fact, actually, a 3 wide might not even be necessary too much. We just need redstone that's actually powering the block itself. So this can be covered up entirely, so that's alright. Let's get these connected here. So, what level are you on? You are on level 62. Let's dig down to 62 here. Okay. We are on 63 at the moment. If we skim right along here, I think it's one more to the right, actually. Yeah, right here should be the redstone, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't be mistaken. No, I was right. I should have went with my gut. Never change your gut instinct. That's always going to screw you over. I should know this by now. Okay. So then the redstone that can be connected through here. And that should power that block right there. Excellent. So this is the same right here. And then we can just bring it across here if we really wanted to. But I think actually probably a smarter idea would be doing this one up here first. So this block right here is going to need to be powered underneath by redstone torch right there. Hopefully that shouldn't show through the grass there. I don't think it should. Are we doing this right? I think we're connecting it right. I just want to make sure that I'm still following my instruction here. That torch was never even done right there. Okay, I don't think I did a few of the torches. So actually, no, it needs to be directly underneath the block. Yeah, okay, so I got that one right. I was just doing this one weird for some reason. This needs to be right like this. And then I think we can just do it on the edge here, where there's a block right here. And a block right there. Redstone. I kind of like doing these videos where I show you guys the whole redstone process the entire way through, because it really lets you guys know, like, how long these things actually take to build, and they can take a good amount of time. So we have the redstone going along this way is the path we're going to need to do. I think this is going to need to be dug down quite a bit here. 62 was the level, I think. So it should be right here. If we keep digging out more... I think it was this way? Yeah, it was right here. Okay. It's a little bit of a weirder path, but it's okay. So we can bring this all the way up here, and then this should power that block right there. Excellent. I'm hoping all of these will work by the time I'm done. If not, I'll probably be pretty upset, but hopefully it should just be an easy fix with one or two of them. So this needs to be stretched entirely across here. Actually, we're not going to be able to do that because the redstone there and the little walkway here, we're actually going to need to circle it around. Okay, okay. So this is going to need to be connected through here, actually. So let's dig this all the way out in this direction. Oh, is that just... Okay, it's just a random thing. Thank God. I was like, please tell me I'm able to use this area. Nothing seems to be... Okay. Let's figure out where the hell the, where's the lamp? Oh, there's the lamp. Hello. I'm a little bit too far off. I think right here would be the lamp. Yeah, okay, so the lamp's right here. So the torch would go there, and then the black wool... Wait. How did I do this? I'm completely forgetting my own design for a second here. Torch would go next to the block, so it would be like that. Okay, yeah. So... No. I did that entirely wrong, because that can't be visible there. This needs to be where it's like this. Okay. So, no. Wait, hold on. How did I do this? How did I do this on this side? Which direction was it facing? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, yeah. So here's the 3 wide area right here. So the block was right like this. The redstone torch was... That'll need to be placed right there. Torch was directly underneath it. The other block was right here. And then the redstone will be trailed along... like that. Okay. We still got quite a bit of redstone wire, which is very nice. And I actually figured out doing that. That was a little mistake that I made. If you double-click it like that... it'll all get out of your hotbar. That's pretty cool. I really like that, to be honest. Okay, and then we're going to need to do the same thing that we did on the other side, going up the hill this time around. So I think the redstone, if I'm not mistaken, should be directly... Oh, no, it's over here. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. How did I do this one over here? The block was in this direction? Okay, so we can do the same thing... facing the opposite direction. Okay. Hello, zombie. Hi, zombie. You're not going to intrude on our work, are you? Yes, you are. Okay, you're dead now. Alright. So, this block right here doesn't actually have any coverage right here, which is a little bit funky. Alright, what if we do it like this, where the block is right here, the redstone torch is... Can you guys bug off, please? Just bug off. I know I didn't light this area up completely, but if mobs are going to start spawning, especially zombies... Ooh, hello. What do you have? Protection 2. Yeah, I want my andesite back. Please no more zombies. I really don't need them right now while I'm doing this. Okay. How did we have this here? So the redstone torch would go right... So we cover it up like this. Definitely looks a bit funky, but we can change the whole outline of that for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to polish up the world a bit. That is definitely sure. Okay, so the torch will need to go right underneath it like this. So like that. The grass can be there, and then underneath it will need to be the 3 blocks area, so that will be there. We can break that block underneath. Excellent. And then the redstone wiring is going to need to be right here. And then this can just be dug down. Well, this needs to go down into that direction. So let's dig downward here. Like this. And we should hopefully meet up with the other redstone. 62 was the level. Yes. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so that's all tied up. So we got these stairs, which I think is one of the more complicated ones. Going up there will definitely be a bit more of a complicated one as well. Okay. So we have this done for the most part. Let's actually test it real quick. To do that, we'll have to put down the repeaters as well. Let's just get the wiring all hooked up for right now. Where to next? I'm thinking, so this one's already taken care of. It's kind of hard to figure out which ones you already did, because you don't actually indicate any of the areas that are done. Okay, so that one's already taken care of. These are already taken care of. This one isn't, however, so we can take care of this one real quick. Get rid of this, and this is going to be tied into this one very easily right here. Excellent. So the block will be there. Black block will be there. These two will be gone out. The torch will go right there and right there. The redstone can be delivered. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Oh yeah, this is going to need to be moved in like this. And then that's going to need to be connected there. Because if we have it like this, that's not going to power that right there. So, alright, excellent. That works out perfectly. And then this is on the different level here. So get rid of the little room here. I'm thinking we'll probably wind up ending the episode soon, and I can just go ahead and do a little bit of a cut, or the next episode will be showcasing the entire thing done, because I'm pretty sure if I was to do this whole thing on camera, it would probably be like a 2-hour-long episode. So just maybe a couple more of these, and then I'll go ahead and call it for you guys. Because I'm sure this wasn't the most exciting thing, but hey, you know, How To Minecraft and Vanilla Survival, just vanilla survival as a whole is not the most entertaining thing 100% of the time, so you definitely gotta bear with me on that one for sure. Alright, so we can dig through here, and then the redstone should hook up. Ooh, just like this. Perfect. And then we can do, what's one we haven't done yet? Yeah, let's do this one up here then. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll call it for the episode. So this will need to be done like this. Thankfully, there's no more redstone underneath the actual base, because that just would have made this whole job probably impossible, if I'm being honest, because this requires a hell of a lot of space as it is already. So, put the redstone down right there. Dig that out. Put the black block down there. Another redstone torch. And this needs to be powered like so. Because for right now, it's probably going to be a bit weird. So let's go ahead and hook up this train to, or this little pathway of these to this one right here. Not the other one. I'm probably not explaining my things very well. It's very late. I've had a very long day. Alright. Torch one right there. Torch one right there. The redstone will have to go... would it be easier to do it on the outside? I think it would be easier to do it on the outside. Yeah, so let's just barricade that up right here, and then we can do it on this side right here. Yeah, probably an easier idea. So we can have the blocks going right like this, and then this needs to be connected to where exactly? Underneath here? Is it? Yes, indeed it is right here. So the redstone wiring will go under like this. That should be underneath the trail completely. Oh, nope, that's not. That is definitely not. Okay, that should be underneath the trail completely. Alright, so that is all powered up as well. And I think at this point we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to call it for the episode just because honestly this would just be a bunch of rinse and repeat if we kept on going with this, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. When I come back to the next episode of How To Minecraft, we'll definitely have pretty much the whole system routed up and we can get it working. But for right now, the place definitely looks not as bad as I was expecting it to look, but it does definitely look pretty crapped out, like someone came over here and griefed, but it's all process in the work. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of HTM. Once again, thank you for your support on the previous episode, and if you guys are excited for another 50 to come, hopefully, depending on what happens with the server itself, if the series still lasts and the server still lasts, I'll be doing another 50 episodes easily, because vanilla Minecraft is just, I love it so much. But if you guys are pumped for another 50, definitely let me know by showing a little bit of support. Constructive criticism is also welcome entirely. But yeah, take care guys and have a great one. Hope you're having a great holiday break, or just, you know, the holiday season if maybe you're not on break, or maybe you're older watching my videos and you don't have school or, you know, time off work or anything. Who knows? Enjoy the day guys, and I'll talk to you later. Ciao!